employees want to be engaged. The default position of the brain is, I want to be involved in something where I feel connected. The millennials, by the way, one of the differences of this generation that's so helpful for us is they want to find meaning and purpose in what they do. They don't just have a job to provide the basic necessities for their family that people have lived through deprivation often felt. The frame of the millennials is, I want to help find my meaning, my purpose in life, in the world, in what I do when I go to work. I'm not just working for the paycheck. I'm working because what I do is actually a part of my self-identity. And that's a wonderful thing. This generation is closer to that truth than previous have been. So they want to be engaged, and that's a wonderful thing. So what's the most efficient way to increase colleague engagement? And we just have a few things that we think will speed up your time to delivery. Clayton, in his very generous introduction, talked about how many of these polling organizations say, be patient, just expect a sort of slow, incremental change. I would like to tell you today that you don't have to be incremental, that you can do things that will create large shifts in people's behavior. And if you do some of the things that I talk about today, your colleagues will sense it immediately. They won't necessarily trust it right away because they've seen little bursts of initiatives and they've seen them fade and go away. They're wondering if this is going to be another one and done flavor of the month. They need to see these things happen regularly and consistently before they'll truly trust them. But when they do, you'll see remarkable results. And it's because we are not trying to convince people to do something differently. That's not what this is about. What we really want to do are create the conditions where the brain responds automatically, organically. And what I'm going to show you today is how you can create the conditions where people will thrive by design. I don't have to convince them to do anything. All I have to do is to create the conditions that the human brain has been looking for every day since birth.